This is Yakini Morgan, and I posted a video a couple of days ago stating that LSU in Shreveport, Louisiana, was mistreating me, and then specifically the nurse Frances Green, which I think she's the director of nursing or something over here. Well, after I did that, they lied and said that I was threatening nurses, and I paid somebody $60 to come and take me outside the previous day because I just wanted to go outside. I know it was a lot of money. I don't have it to give, but they were coming from maybe 45 minutes away, and I just needed to get some fresh air. Peace of mind is priceless. And after I did that, they said that I offered to give AIDS some money, so they lied. They came with a contract, and they said if they'll do rounds every 4 hours with a police officer, and if I needed something else, then I have to wait the next 4 hours. Today, a friend of mine came to see me from an hour away. They were going to bring me some things. They told her that I could not have any visitors because I violated my contract. I did not sign a contract. The contract did not state that the visitors had to. I went outside previously the day before that, and they had to come back and get me. Somebody brought me outside, a visitor, and they had to come back and get me. But in the contract that I didn't sign, it didn't state that the visitors had to bring me back in. And if that was the case, it should be implemented that the visitors, if they don't comply, then that visitor cannot come back. But you can't tell me I am, as a patient, my own responsible party, American citizen, and the Disability Act protects me from being abused and neglected. This is abuse on a disabled person. The fact that I cannot walk, they are discriminated against my civil rights and my constitutional rights as a patient, and I think it's fair. It's not fair. The Department of Health and Hospital is coming here this week, and I know they're gonna change some things, but and I know I'm going to sue them for this, but it's not enough money in the world that can suffice the pain and suffering and humiliation and harassment. With my administration is on, I got to stand here with the officers in here, though they have a privacy curtain, but the officers in here and I have to be changed and things like that with the officer right in here, and that's embarrassing. And I didn't do anything wrong. She lied. Miss Frances Green, she lied on me because I asked her to get out of my room. I asked her, ma'am, can you please tell me why I can't go outside? Why y'all can't take me outside? Okay? If that's the case, then I said I will sign a paper saying I'm my own responsible party. And I take full responsibility of what happens if I go outside. And relinquishing the facility, making them not responsible for anything, liable for anything that may or may not occur. Anything that's writing is binding. But you cannot infringe on somebody's constitutional rights. You cannot. I'm not in the penal system. Again, I'm reiterating. Rapists, murderers, serial killers, people, cartel members, they can go outside for an hour and sometime on a yard longer than that. Because as a human being, they cannot tell them, unless they are in solitary confinement or lockdown, they cannot tell them that they cannot go outside unless they did something wrong. And they are incarcerated. Okay? And I'm not incarcerated, but they are incarcerating me. They're imprisoning me in this facility because they don't want me here. And I don't want to be here either. I'm glad that I'm here, that I have somewhere to go. But they're not treating me as a patient. And the bedside manners was terrible. And I can't walk. I have use of one hand. And these people are treating me like I am a Qaeda. They treat me like I am a terrorist, like I have done something wrong, like I'm scared anybody waterboard me. I mean, I don't know. So I'm making this video again right now because for my own safety. If anything happens to my family, I'm sending to my 4,000 friends at Facebook. I'm gonna call the news media in the morning and send it to them because this is scary. The fact that now I say, okay, can I have a wheelchair? I will my own step out. They say, no, you can't. I don't know how I was going to do it. I was going to try with my one hand. So I said, so you all are telling me I can't go outside. People had drove an hour away. Then they didn't tell me about it. I didn't know till they got here and tell me, oh, we can't come up there. Like, why? Oh, because they said you violated your contract. This is vindictiveness. This is retaliatory. Okay, it's like tit for tat. You're fighting against me, but I'm a patient. I'm not a person in the street that you do on a bar in a bar fight. I am a patient. I'm a citizen of the United States of America. I'm a patient. The Department of Health and Hospital is responsible for me. This hospital is responsible for me, and the responsibility is to treat me as a human being and treat me as another patient. Any patient in this room, the fact that I'm not in the psych ward, I'm not in lockdown somewhere. If it was like a lockdown facility where somebody like psych patients, the fact I'm in a regular room like all the other patients in here, I'm supposed to be treated like every last one of them, and I've been treated differently. I don't know if it's because of my I'm African American. Maybe I'm thinking so. If I was Caucasian, I don't think they would treat me like this. This is terrible, and I am scared. I'm fearful for my life. So if something happens to me, it's documentation. I want my family to know that I love them. And this is, and you all fight. Do not, I don't care if something happened to me, do not take, take, take me to Baton Rouge and make sure you check everything. Do not take what they say, an autopsy or anything they have. Take me straight to Baton Rouge, check everything, because I don't have any high blood pressure, I don't have any diabetes, I don't have any ailments. So if anything comes up, then that's something they do. I check all my medications though. But you never know what somebody may do in the middle of the night, because the way they're acting is like I may be in danger. And because anytime you imprison somebody and you don't let their loved one, their friends see them, to say, hey, are you doing okay? Hug you, or how you doing? And I'm not escorted by a police officer with shackles on me. If I had shackles on and come from a correctional place or prison or jail, and I'm here to get help with an officer outside, then of course your family can't see you. I understand that. Everybody knows that. But I'm not in. That's not the case. I came from a nursing home to here. And God knows that Frances Green, she's going to pay for this. God's going to get her back for it, and the state of Louisiana is going to get her back for it too. She's going to have a license suspended, and they're going to have to subpoena the facility, and they're going to suspend her for 45 days until 30 to 45 days until they make a decision, and it needs to be. And if anybody in a nursing home, if you have family in a nursing home, check on them, please, all the time. This hospital is terrible. I mean, the doctors are wonderful. The doctors and most of the nurses. No, I'm reiterating. The doctors, the nurses, and the CNAs have been wonderful at this hospital. I will say that. The staff pretty much is wonderful. I haven't had a problem with this hospital with the staff. I've actually had a wonderful stay both times I've been here. But the house supervisors, especially this African American man, I don't know his name, and this lady Frances Green, and the other administration is totally evil and don't care. They don't have your best interest at heart. They do not, because if they were thoughtful and considerate and kind, as hospitals should be, then I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through. I'm stressed now because I was waiting for a lady all day. All day. She thought I was at the other facility at Claiborne and Homer, so she went over there. And she called me, where are you? And I said, I'm in the hospital. And she had to drive from Homer all the way here to Shreveport to get here to say that she couldn't see me. Her and another lady. And so they're mad. They're gonna call the Department of Health and Hospital tomorrow and attest to what's going on. So um, I thank you all. I mean, it's, what I've endured this last year since I've been up in North Louisiana shows me the climate of our society, and I know what's going on. It's mostly systemic racism, and it's illegal, and that's why I've contacted the United States Department of Health and Hospital. They are involved with the other facility, Claiborne, and I'm contacting them, emailing them today about this what's going on here, because if I don't make it, my children will be rich, and but the money is not. I can't even think about the pain and suffering that this place has given me. Through it all, I've never had anyone in this 5 years this assistance happened to me. I've never had anyone to tell me I couldn't go outside and enjoy it, and made sure they making sure they've gone over and overboard to make sure I don't. Okay, first they told me I couldn't. They weren't going to take me. They thought it was going to stop me because I'm 4 hours away from my family. I don't have any friends or family here. I'm not from here. I'm from Baton Rouge. Then when I found people to take me outside, then they're going to say I can't go outside now because I didn't comply. It's called bedside manners. The officers, the front desk is like 2 minutes from where I was sitting, right there. They had several people out there with gowns. They had people with hospital gowns. They had people out there with just patients with armbands on. And they had another lady last night, that an aide came, got her. And one of the employees was like, oh, so you see what's going on? He said, that's wrong. That's wrong how they treating you. So it's like I'm public enemy number one. And what did I do? But simply come here, I didn't want to come here. I have never been treated like this for a hospital, to be responsible for your care, responsible to give you medicine, to save lives. How many lives have they killed? How many people have died? Anybody that died in this hospital, and family members need to research and do another autopsy or whatever, because the way they treated me as a disabled person, as a disabled African American person, I'm guarantee you they're treating a lot of people the same way. Thank you.